Hey guys, I'm Alex Hollings, journalist, Marine veteran, and survivor. Over the years, I have gone out of my way to find new and creative ways to put my life in danger. And now I am stoked to be bringing you our newest series, How to Survive Anything, brought to you by our partners at the Crate Club. Make sure you swing by crateclub.us today to check out the great tactical gear in their airdrop store, to check out their subscription service that'll send gear right to your door every month, and their rad t-shirts. Today we're talking about flash floods, and namely, how to survive if you find yourself in the middle of one. But before we get to that, let's remind ourselves that the best way to avoid a natural disaster is a little bit of preparation. If you know that there's a storm coming, especially one with a severe flood warning, get the hell out of town. Get out of the storm's path, or at the very least, head for high ground. We all know, however, that that's not always an option, right? Bigfoot over here. We got Bigfoot. Somebody's coming. We all know that that's not always an option, right? So what do you do if you find yourself square in the path of a flash flood and there's nothing you can do to escape it? Because remember, if water can make the Grand Canyon, it can absolutely mess up your Sunday. Step 1, drop whatever you're carrying and get the hell out of there. If you see floodwaters heading your way, I don't care if you're carrying your prized possessions. Anything you're carrying is going to slow you down. Ditch it and book. Get the hell out of town, head for high ground. Step 2, if that floodwater is starting to reach your feet or rise around you, climb. Find a tree or whatever you can and climb up it as high as you safely can to get out of the path of that water. When that floodwater gets high enough, the current is going to take you away and really put you in a dangerous situation. Get your ass out of that water as soon as it starts to rise up over your feet. Step 3, if you find yourself swept up by floodwaters, you are in trouble. There's no other way to put it. This is what you've got to do now, is you've got to try to find a way to sacrifice your lower body to save your upper body. All your important organs are all up here. The most important one you've got is right up here. So that's why you're going to try to orient yourself so that your legs are headed downstream. You're moving with the current, feet first. That way, you can try to use your feet and your legs to cushion the blow as that current pushes you into things. You can even use it to push debris out of the way a bit, or hopefully to try to gain a little bit of direction control. Step 4, try your best to steer clear of any large obstructions in your path. The last thing that you want to do is get pinned up against something immobile, because then the debris in that floodwater is all going to be impacting you, potentially even killing you. Try your best to avoid those large obstructions, either by steering as you flow through the current or using your feet to bounce you off of them if at all possible. While you're flowing with this floodwater, use your feet to protect yourself, but also try your best to direct yourself towards an edge of the water flow. Where the water gets more shallow is your best chance at getting out of it. So as you're going, if you have any control over your direction, try your best to head towards one of the two sides of the floodwaters, river, or what have you. Remember, you want to get out of the floodwaters. The longer you're in them, the lower your chances of survival become. So, if you're able to, head for a shoreline, get yourself up and out. And that's really it, guys. Remember, if you find yourself facing down with a flash flood, the best thing you can do is head for a shelter, high ground, or just get the hell out of town. But if you can't, these are your best bets at surviving a flash flood. Until next time, make sure you swing by crateclub.us and like and subscribe below this video if you want to get more. I'm Alex Hollings, and I'll catch you next time.